motto in the old Aramaic language, the great city, wonderful city, exactly the miracle city. The oldest evidence about Pedmar from the 2nd millennium BC in Cappadocia. In Cappadocia in Turkey, we found something about Pedmar. Also through the period of the king Hammurabi. Hammurabi is Babylonian king. Hammurabi, the king who put the first law of the world, the Code of Hammurabi. They wrote there, today 4 men from Pedmar came to visit the king Hammurabi. When? In the 18th century BC. Can you imagine? 3,700 years ago, 4 men from Pedmar, from here, went to visit the king Hammurabi in Babylon in Iraq. The golden time of Palmyra started after 106 AD. Before this time, the road of the caravans was Mediterranean Sea, Petra in Jordan, and after to the Gulf. In 106, the Romans destroyed Petra, and they looked for a good road. They found the best road is Mediterranean Sea, Palmyra, and after to the Gulf. Why they have chosen this city 2,000 years ago? First, the water. You know, all the time, if there is a water, there is a life. Around the Palmyra, many springs. The water is there. And also through Palmyra, the road is shorter. Ottomans, the Turkish, in the end, the French. The French from 1920 till 1946. In Palmyra, all the civilizations mixed. We can see Greek, Romans, Chinese, Silk Road, Persians, Indians. Also, the Palmyrians were merchants. They go around of all of the world. A business place. If you want to have a good business, you must give freedom. Freedom for the business, the merchants, freedom for the religion. That's why in Palmyra we found 30 Palmyrian gods. The god of the moon, the sun, the fertility, the wool, the water. You know, for the important gods for each one, they made temple. The temple was for to put the statue of the god and for the prayer to pray inside of the temple. Now we are in the temple of Bel. Bel was the god of the gods, as Jupiter for the Romans, as Zeus for the Greeks. They started to build this temple in 32 AD. The main entrance was there. After the entrance, we can see courtyard. The courtyard surrounded with the columns. Between the wall and the columns were covered galleries. We can see here modern reconstruction to the temple of Bel. How was the temple 2,000 years ago? Palmyra on the 6th and the 7th of April. And the most of the people, when they come to here in the festival, they bring with them animals, sacrifices. We can see here special entrance for the sacrifices. All the animals are here and after the altar. In the altar will be a special priest with a special knife to kill the animals. The Palmyrians were merchants, practical. They don't like to use anything. The most important thing of the sacrifice is the blood. The blood will go up for the god. Why to use them? On the other side, we will see the dining hall where they prepare the meat and offer to the priest. That meat is the meat of the sacrifice. It means it's holy meat. Holy meat not for everybody. Only for the people who they have tessera. The invitation card to have a piece of meat with the glass of wine. Who is responsible to offer the invitation cards? The high priest, the priest number 1, who will offer the invitation cards for the senators, the governors, and for the people who they will offer many animals. Rich people, all the time they like to brag in front of the others how many animals each one will offer. somebody look for the steps on the right and on the left. The Palmyrians will sit here to see how many animals each one will offer. Somebody, for example, will come from here and shout, the merchants the other day, the son of Melko offered 30 camels. And the people here, 2-3 months after the festival, talking about that kind of...
So they sacrifice camels as well?
Camels, cows, sheep, no pigs. 600 years before the Islam, no pigs. Because the pig is not clean. The holy place all the time is a clean place. They were eating outside, but not to sacrifice, not to be inside of it. You know, this temple is the most important temple in all of the East. It means in the festival will be thousands of people. Thousands of people, they will offer thousands and thousands of animals. That's why we can see many camels. We can see this wall here is original and the old temple. Also the entrance there is original. The other walls are not original. The Palmyrians till the 12th century were living in the main street. In the 12th century they came to here. When they came to here, they came after the Roman war, they came after many earthquakes. It means they found everything destroyed, everything down. First, they don't know how long the temple to make it as before. And for them, it's not important to make it as before. They want just to make fortress, to live inside. That's why we can see they built with pieces of columns. Capitals. Sometimes they put statues. They put statues in the wall. For them, they are not statues, just big pieces of stone. Last summer, I was living with Syrian mission in the wall of the city. In 1 month and a half, we found 88 big pieces.
Wow.
Busts from the tombs, those from the houses, they put them. From that time till 1929, all the Palmyrians were living inside of the temple and around of the temple. My grandfather was here. He was living in that corner. For this, he told me many stories about the life, the people, and he died 13 years ago. And he said sometimes we are building a new house, we need small piece of stone. We look, there is no any small piece of stone. We cut the head of the statue. Look for this photo from 1927. Look for the column. There. Have you seen the column? It means we are here now, right? But this is the temple. You see, full of pieces.
Wow.
4,000 people were living inside of the temple and around of the temple. This is from 1927. 1929, the French government transferred them into the new city.
Were they upset about that?
They should, you know. They must, and also look something fun. The houses here very small because it's limited area. And in the new city, the houses started to be bigger, many rooms. That's why that area where they started to live till now, we call it the rooms. If your house is there, where do you live? In the rooms? It means in this area, the oldest area.
So was this area, were more of these stones buried underneath the houses and you've excavated away?
You know, the
Or
houses on
were
the
built
same level.
in between
the houses,
these existing
stones and the
stones?
clay. The stones clean them and put them here, the clay outside of the clay. Sacrifices, they are for the God, present for the God. If you want to offer a present for your friend, will be in a special box, decoration. How will be for the God? It means should be clean. But they can't clean thousands of animals in 2 days. That's why facing of the altar there, the holy fountain. There will be priests, water, each one few drops of water. Few drops of holy water enough to make the animals clean, to make them ready. Then they bring them here, they tell them here, the blood will come down, it will offer. And after canal outside. We can see here the holy place. The holy the holy of the holy, the most important place, which is special. To put the statue of the god Bel, especially for the priest of the god Bel. Nobody can go inside except the priest. We can see the holy place is higher than the temple and surrounded with different kinds of columns, which is underfluted, with Corinthian capital. But the capital is here. Beautiful. Can you imagine 40 columns, 40 gilded capitals? How will be the place 2,000 years ago?
Where did they get the gold from?
From the most you know, from Lebanon and from Greece. From Greece. Look, meters, look, one piece of stone, 18 meters, 46 tons. After we can see special niche to put the statue of the god there. The other niche there, special to put the statue of the god Bel with the god of the moon and the god of the sun. 3 important gods. And from the first stage, 4th century, the place is temple. Temple for the god Bel. After the Byzantine king, they started to make some of the temple churches. One of these churches, this place, you can see fresco there, painting.
Oh, yeah.
You see in the middle, you can see Sirija. After the 12th century, the Muslims came to here. The place started to be a mosque. We can see mihrab, Islamic mihrab, you know. Till 1929, the place is a mosque. All the Palmyrians were living here. It means this is the mosque of the village, the mosque of the city. And here we can see holes. The holes in the corners of the stone. The holes, each one between 3 pieces of stone. The holes, you fix a piece of iron and cover with lead or bronze. What for? First, to fix the pieces together, fixable. In these days, we found these things good against the earthquakes. Many earthquakes, and the place is still standing as before. But later on, they started to take out the lead and the bronze used for the guns. We can see 2 pieces originally.
Used to make guns.
We can see one here, the other is here. Iron, and here. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, they left this one and the other one because this place was covered with sand. They didn't see it.
Oh, sorry, so they took out the metal to use the metal to make guns?
Yes.
Right, okay, sorry. I was like, they hold tools for guns?
Ah, I see.
I was confused.
And the place here was covered with big pieces of stone. Look, that pieces there were indicated. And the priests, they have a special time to pray on the roof. Usually at the night. At the night you require to be very near from the roof. The roof, it means they will stay away. We can see here, stairway. Look, the pieces here. One piece is how big. And look how to make it moving, you know. Make The room was used as a niche to put the statue of Bel. In the middle, we can see a dome. In the center of the dome, we can see the god Đền. Round of him, 6 gods. And after, zodiac circle. What means? Then, 6 gods, it means 6 skies. He's in the last, the 7th. Zodiac circle, 12 animals, 12 months, this is the air. Then in the center, it means the god Đền, the god who will decide everything for the skies and the god of the gods. Still original from 2000.
Het plafond heeft zijn eigen verhaal. Een verhaal van de sterren en het universum.
Yalla, yalla.
I'm happy.
Yes. He's very clever. If he will go to any place, neighbor's house, when my son said, Sari, his name is Sari, he will come directly. He will come to inside of the house. Go, he will go. He's on the time, in the garden, we have garden, trees and that's it. But now he's very thin, he was very fat in the house.
He's getting lots of exercise in the ruins.
In 1938, they have fixed that stone, just to show the people how they fixed them 2,000 years ago. Look, columns. Over the column, there is a hole. Look. Column. Hole. On the other side, another hole. Here they fixed. And we can see here our crane 2,000 years ago. This is the stone from here to here to here. Look. By this kind of cranes, you don't need many people to work. 1 or 2 persons here, up, down. And 1 person here, right and left. And we can see here how they fix the columns. Look, holes, iron. You can see that on the other side, few pieces of columns. Okay, any question, anything?
What happened up there? Was that supposed to be gold?
The capitals, yes.
And so that's why they're
Gilded,
not
yes,
gold.
yes,
Okay.
yes. Very good notes. Yes. 1930, they fixed that stone in 1930, the French. Just to show how they put them 2,000 years ago.
And what's make big holes?
Also, as you saw, iron and steel.
Inside?
Yes, yes, yes. Also here, look. You go inside, everything, the iron. Yeah. Okay, any question, anything? Now, I want to give you 3 time to make pictures. What you think?